It's my post-fight reaction to Floyd Schofield versus Rene Girion. It was an interesting fight. It wasn't really action-packed, entertaining as much. Floyd Schofield has a style that's really overwhelming for a lot of people, and it doesn't really tend to match up as far as the style very well. And it's the same way. I've seen different fighters. It depends on who you're in the ring with that you'll actually look good. A lot of times you perform a certain way, it just doesn't look attractive. You know, it looks very flustered. The movement. Floyd Schofield was smothering his punches. His dad was right 95% of the time. Trying to show off for the crowd, trying to go for the knockout. Could have got the knockout if he was going to the body. Jabbing more. Footwork was wrong. Doing too much switching. Very good fighter. Floyd Schofield definitely can get some things done, but he's getting ahead of where he is. He need to be where his feet is, and right now he's kind of trying to move ahead and jump far, and he's not the type of fighter. He's a guy who's at another level now, and he shouldn't be trying to. And he's still a prospect, technically, from your experience, age, just everything. And him being on the main event, you know, it's a lot of pressure and everything, but I think he did a great job. To be honest with you, I've seen Golden Boy has had guys on main events this year that look terrible this year. Main event guys, stars, big time fighters. So I'm not gonna put too much on Floyd Schofield, because if I was, as far as just questioning this whole performance, I would be trying to find something. That's like fishing, trying to find something to mess with him and, you know, go at him about, because it was a good performance. He won the fight. To be honest with you, I don't care what he did. All the other stuff that goes into his career and his performance. But he won the fight. But Girion is a decent fighter. This guy's been in the ring with a lot of people, never been stopped before. Probably won't ever be stopped. And that's just the situation. The guy's really deadly. He's really a different kind of beast. And this goes to show that it's tough to get in the ring with certain people. And Floyd Schofield had a lot of opportunities where he could have broke this guy down. It seemed like in one round, I forgot what it was, middle rounds, it seemed like he got caught in a daze a little bit. He missed a stool when he was trying to sit down. So there's a lot of different things going on inside the ring. You know, he got a lot of experience in one night. You know, Oscar, he ain't gonna try to baby feed you. He gonna push you out there and make sure that you're ready. And Oscar, he did a good job. He put a good card out there. The card was loaded. I thought he really invested in the card. Really invested in Floyd Schofield, so I gotta give him credit for that one. But it was an underwhelming performance. You know, Floyd Schofield has high expectations, as well as, you know, the fans over here in this country. But most people, they're not fans of him, so you're gonna hear criticism. But the people who are fans of him, they just probably glad he got the win, and everything else they'll figure out in the future. But the performance could have been better. It's not really clean. A lot of stuff we already know, though. That's why I'm saying I'm not really surprised at the performance, because he wasn't jabbing enough before. He wasn't going to the body enough before. He wasn't using his footwork before. I know a lot of people see the size and the knockouts and his muscles and everything else, and they kind of come up with a whole just idea of how he should be and what kind of fighter he is, when really he's the fighter that he's been on paper or on film. He really hasn't changed. So really he just needs to keep developing. He's a young guy. I think he's only like 21, 22. So he should be all right. But the guy, Girion, he's going to make you look bad. It happens. We've seen Brian Norman Jr. have a performance where people kind of questioned it. Then he went out and got a belt at the weight class. So it happens like that, man. A lot of those guys that top rank match up, or Golden Boy matches up with you, sometimes you're going to end up looking rusty, or you might end up getting upset. It happens. It was a decent performance. I think he did good with what he had, the knowledge he had, but he could have did a lot better as far as just his skill level and where he's at in boxing. He could have did a lot better. He's a lot better fighter than that.